Rain chances return to the forecast later this week, but weather is nice outside now, so guess who's out on the back porch?
Soaking it all up while I can. You notice the humidity today wasn't too bad, right? It's going to start to increase tomorrow and it'll really be in full force towards the end of the week. Let's talk about something fun. Tonight's a full moon. It's known as the strawberry moon, not because it's going to look pink. There's some stuff floating around there that's going to give some folks some false impressions that you're going to be able to go outside tonight and look up and see a pink moon. That's not the case necessarily. The reason it gets its name, Native American tribes noticed that this moon often coincided with when strawberries turned ripe. That's where it gets its name. Moonrise tonight, look off towards the southeast, okay, right around 8:32 this evening. That's when that moon's going to rise above the horizon. We do have partly cloudy skies. That may obscure some of our view, but I think if you give it long enough, those clouds may move off and give you a little peek of that. Let me take you inside to my weather maps. This is what we're tracking. You noticed we actually have some new tornado tracks to pass along to you. This is from the Weather Service over in Tulsa. They're still surveying not only last Friday, but last Saturday's storms, and it's a slow but tedious process, so we'll have more tracks for you in the coming days. Here's what's new tonight. Interestingly enough, that Friday storm that we've been reporting on in Van Buren actually dropped not one, but 3 different tornadoes. All the same storm, but it lifted, dropped another one shortly thereafter. Technically speaking, what goes in the record books, 3 different tornadoes. The first of which actually developed on the Fort Smith side of the river there. EF0 lifted pretty quickly there near the port. That rotation redeveloped near Baptist Health. That moved through the Van Buren Housing Authority. That was the EF1 damage. And then the third and final tornado as it pushed into the east side of Van Buren. That also an EF0. Thankfully, no severe weather in the forecast over the next several days. It is going to get a bit more muggy out there tomorrow. Upper 80s, low 90s expected for afternoon high temperatures. Our focus is going to be this pesky area of low pressure that is going to bring rain chances back to the area. Perhaps as early as tomorrow night, there could be a few spotty showers, especially in the River Valley, closer to that area of low pressure. But it's really going to be Thursday and Friday where we see more numerous scattered showers and thunderstorms. This is, in fact, Thursday morning, 10 a.m. It's a slow-moving area of low pressure. That's why the rain chances linger into the weekend for some of us. You'll notice Friday's probably going to be another day where we see several rounds of on and off showers, maybe a couple of rumbles of thunder or two. By Saturday, it's sliding off towards the east, but it's still close enough that we're probably going to still see the influence of it with a few scattered showers, maybe a clap of thunder out there, especially in the afternoons. When you look at the high resolution data, we're going to be mostly to partly cloudy overnight tonight. That'll be the case again most of the day tomorrow. A little bit of sunshine out there by, let's say, noon. Still looking mostly dry, but we'll notice as that low gets a little bit closer, maybe a scattered shower or thunderstorm south of I-40. Better odds are going to be late tomorrow night, really going into your Thursday. Meanwhile, those rain chances going to keep temperatures a little bit cooler Thursday and Friday. Cooler, yes. Humid, definitely yes. So it may not feel much different when it's all said and done. That heat index is going to be there. Going back into next week, rain chances set to go down. Temperatures, of course, going to go back up. Low 90s returning by Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of next week. You put it all together, you get a 7-day forecast. Looks like this. Tomorrow's chance of rain, Northwest Arkansas, 20% primarily in the evening hours. Much better odds for you Thursday, Friday. Let's talk about the weekend. That low pulls away. There could still be some remnant scattered showers, maybe a couple of thunderstorms out there. But as that low pushes off towards the east, the chances are going to become a little bit less. Coverage is going to decrease. Thing to keep in mind with Thursday and Friday is, yeah, rain's a good bet for many of us, but it's not going to be a constant, steady, all-day rain every day, everywhere. High enough chances, though, that if you got plans, stay mindful of the radar, have the rain gear handy. We're all going to get some rain between now and the weekend. It may just not all come at once. When you add it all up between now and Sunday, 1 to 2 inches is going to be common for many of us. Inevitably, there's going to be somebody that gets less than an inch, and inevitably, there's going to be another town that gets more than 2. But for the broadly speaking, a lot of us 1 to 2 could see some minor flooding issues only because we've had so much rain lately that the ground just can't hold much more.
I would imagine the drought is like
there's none.
None.
There's
right
none.
now.
And this is, I mean, granted, we don't want flooding, but this is a great way to go into summer.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
I mean, we've dealt with a lot of drought lately.
Yeah.
And it's going to be tough for that to creep back in anytime soon.
Exactly. All right, Scott, thanks.